Hello students, so let us see the another problem on a centroid. Just observe the example 9.7 as a calculate a centroid of a given figure. So this is a given figure. We can observe that it is having the three geometrical shapes. One is a rectangle, one is semicircle and one is triangle. Clear? For a rectangle, this 6 meter is given, that is one side, and another side is not given. This distance is given. This distance is nothing but it is a radius of a circle. Clear? The radius of this distance is nothing but here to here, the radius of a circle. So the radius of a circle is same all over the circle. Therefore this distance is also become 2.25 and this distance is also become 2.25. Therefore the total distance, that is the vertical height of the rectangle, becomes what? 2.25 plus 2.25, there, that is 4.5. Clear? The vertical distance of this, it is the 4.5, that is the rectangle. Because that is not given directly, you have to consider the radius of the circle. Therefore it is a radius, one radius, another radius, total the diameter become 4.5. So this is how you are going to determine the distances. So after that, that is the same thing you have to do. First you have to consider the rectangle, the first geometrical figure. You just consider the rectangle. Here you just observe these x, that is you can observe here these x and these y are the reference axis. With respect to these x and y, the green line, you have to calculate what is the centroidal values. So that is the reference axis. So now the dotted line indicates the centroidal axis. Clear? So now consider the rectangle, the area of the rectangle, that is 6 into 4.5. 6 is the base, 4.5 is the height of the rectangle. As I explained how it is 4.5. So now x bar distance. For a rectangle, we are having x bar value is equal to what? B divided by 2. B is how much here? 6. The reference line is here. Therefore, x bar of a rectangle becomes this, that is x bar value. That the red line indicates the x bar distance of a rectangle, that is b by 2, that is 6 by 2. And y bar is nothing but what? So from here to here, the y bar distance, the center of the circle. Therefore, the y bar distance, that is 4.5 divided by 2, that is d by 2. So after that, calculate ax and calculate ay value. So this is what the centroid of our rectangle. So the next geometrical figure is a triangle here. So you know that the area of the triangle. So what is the area of the triangle? Area of the triangle is half into base into height. Base is 3 meter, height is 4.5, half into base into height is the area. So now the x bar distance, that is from this reference axis, x bar become this, that is x bar of a rectangle with respect to the reference axis. Clear? So from here to here, that is what the green line indicates. This is just x bar of a what? That is x bar of a triangle. And we want with respect to the reference axis y, therefore you have to add this 6. So this green line, or you just observe this yellow line, is nothing but your x bar value. So that x bar you are calculating, that is you are measuring from the 90-degree side. Therefore it is 1/3 of base. That is 1/3 of base is what? 1/3 of 3 plus you want with respect to the reference axis, that is plus 6 you have to add. That is with respect to reference axis, we want the x bar distance. The x bar of a right angle triangle, since you are measuring from the 90-degree side, therefore it is 1/3 of base, then 6, because plus 6 with respect to the y axis, therefore it is plus 6. So now y bar distance. So y bar is nothing but what? So just I will show the y bar distance of a triangle. The y bar distance of a triangle is nothing but here to here distance. The centroid of a triangle may be anywhere at this point. The y bar distance is here to here. So if you want the y bar distance, again you want to measure from the 90-degree side. Now the base become this one. Clear? That is 1/3 of base is how much here? This distance, that is 4.5. That is what a y bar value, that is 1/3 of 4.5 is the y bar, because you want the distance from here to here. Clear? Therefore you are measuring from, if you are observing reverse, then you are measuring from the 90-degree side, base becomes this one, therefore it is 1/3 of 4.5. So then after that you have to calculate ax and ay as usual. So ax and ay have to calculate for a triangle also. So next, for a semicircle, so semicircle, you just observe the area of the semicircle is known, that is pi r square divided by 2 here. So r is nothing but what, the radius of a semicircle, that is pi r square divided by 2 is the area of the semicircle you have calculated. So now the x bar distance of a semicircle is known. What is the x bar distance of a semicircle? That is 4r divided by 3 pi. Clear? X bar distance of a semicircle is 4r divided by 3 pi, as you know. But here you can observe here the 4r divided by 3 pi, we are using the negative sign here. Why it is negative? Because this semicircle is lies left side of the y-axis. If the circle lies left side of the y-axis, then it is negative. Therefore, it is minus 4r divided by 3 pi. And y bar of a semicircle is known. What is y bar? That is d divided by 2. D divided by 2 means what here? The total depth is nothing but this one. D is nothing but the total diameter of the semicircle, that is d divided by 2, 4.5 divided by 2. So now after that calculate ax and ay. Here what is important here? If any of the geometrical figure, if it is left side of the y-axis, then it is negative, and if it is below the y-axis, sorry, below the x-axis, then also the value is negative. So after that you just calculate what is ax, summation of area, summation of ax and ay, substitute in the formula, calculate x bar and y bar value. So whatever the calculations you are doing in the tabular column are the centroid of an individual geometrical figure. So if you want to calculate the centroid of an entire geometrical figure, you just substitute the values in the formula. So here one thing is different here, that is the semicircle is lies left side of the y-axis, therefore it is x bar is equal to minus 4r divided by 3. If any figure lies below the x-axis, then also the value is negative. Just try to solve this problem. So if the video is blur, you just refer your textbook, or if you are having any doubts, you can feel free to contact me. Thank you.